absolutely sweltering day. Absolutely blooming roasting. So, not like the British to moan about the weather, right? So, from Little Valley Brewery, this is Withens Pale. It's described as light and hoppy, 4.2%. Craft beer runs deep. An organic bottle conditioned beer, Withens Pale. At Little Valley, we make beer that takes you further. Look past the scene, go beyond what's been, and focus on what matters: quality, taste, character. Fair play on that. That's what it's all about. Since we set off in 2005, we've stayed true to our guiding principles to make great beer, to enjoy the journey, and to share our passion with everyone we meet along the way. Withens Pale takes you on a voyage through floral cascade hops, meandering through hints of spice and citrus before landing on a deliciously dry finish. So we'll see how my experience is. Obviously, we all get what we get from beers, and you know, we're all individuals, and you know, you should only take, if you like a beer, you should listen, see what aspects. Big Floral nose on this. Oh, trying to get out the glass, out the bottle rather. I've just had a lovely garlic and herb chicken breast fillets with nice garlic mushrooms with a garlic mayonnaise. All about the garlic. I'm going to stink tonight. So, straw colour pour. Lots of carbonation on this, and if you can see it through the red card down there below, job's a good one. Just under an inch of white, fluffy white head. And yeah, on the nose, floral on the nose for sure. Right. Cheers, everyone. Let's dive in. See how the journey we're going on. I quite like that. I quite like journeys. Every day's a journey. That's how it should be. Apart from sticking your nose in the beer. Floral at the front, into spice that developed and still developing now. Wow, that I like. I love an accurate description of the beer, especially if you get it as well. Sometimes you don't, you know, you don't get every beer. Oh, absolute first quencher of a beer. The floral flavouring. Bear in mind, we're talking more traditional based brewery. I know it says craft, but against the craft breweries of today, you know, if they say floral, it's in your face floral. It's not more subtle. And there's a place for both brewery, you know, both types of breweries, and then even the ones who do craft and traditional, you know. Ooh. Again, taste wise, that's two bangers I've had on the road. That's good. I like it. I like good beers, or lagers even. On a day like this, when it is baking outside, you want something that's going to hit the spot. A first quencher of a beer. This, let me present that beer. Absolute cracker. Dog's happy now. He's had leftover chicken off his mum's plate. Happy now? Yep. Yep. Go on then. Tootle. That's our Charlie, a 15-year-old Cocker Spaniel. And I don't know how long we've got with him, because you never know, do you? But he's such a soldier. It's going to break us, absolutely break us. I think I'll have to kill off any beer reviews for a week or two, just to, especially lives, because the moment somebody says something about a dog, I'm going to burst, you know. don't matter how strong you are in life, if you lose a family member, you know, the toughest of us, you know, do that sort of thing. Anyway, let's live and enjoy what's coming, and let's hope he's around here for quite a lot more years. Anyway, yeah, loving this. Who'd have thought? Second week of September, and it's absolutely sweltering. I mean, we went through August. I don't think we had many days like this in August. Not that I can remember, at least. And it was a really late start to the year this year for the warm weather. It seemed like it was never ever going to come, and to be in September and getting temperatures like this, wow, wacky. The weather's wacky, and it is strange, you know. It does make you wonder what went on over the years, and obviously, you know, the weather we're having now, climate change. Was climate change around in early centuries, and it's just a thing that we cannot change, regardless of what the people in the news say. It does make you wonder, you know, if there's a plan. You know, nature has its plan to do whatever, and the humans need to adapt or face consequences, I suppose. It does make you wonder. Although planting more trees, you know, it's not rocket science. Oh, so what can I say? Absolutely lovely. Totally hitting the spot. Yep, the floral, that interspice at the beginning was absolutely lovely. You know, it just lived up to the billing, the journey of a beer, and I like it. I like the backstory. It makes it, you know, it makes it interesting. Oh, so September already. Where's this year gone? Eh? Jesus me. Strange old year across the country, across the world. And we're not out of it yet, obviously, you know, at the end of the day. But God, who'd have thought 2 years ago? No one would have predicted what happened 2 years ago. And it's amazing when you look at the news these days how the rampaging of COVID seems to have disappeared across the world. You don't hear it. Whether it still is, it's hard to know because it's not in the news anymore. You know, obviously Afghanistan and climate change are more at the front these days. But it is interesting how the world, the news is all changed. It is interesting, you know. It's do we believe everything we read in the media? No. Like in the newspapers? No, because half that stuff's made up anyway. Half the rubbish that the newspapers come out with is made up, where they're slagging people off. I mean, sometimes it's obviously true, but because there's so much lies and false news, it's very hard to determine the real news from the false. And some people are just that good at lying that and that convincing at lying that you believe them even though they are absolutely lying. You know, I worked in a situation just over a year ago now, in that situation where there was someone who was that good at lying that he believed himself he was telling the truth. albeit there are people out there who can see through lies, you know. I'm not taken by such people. But anyway, wow. I thoroughly enjoyed this. For me, a more traditional pale ale with a lovely floral nose and taste, and that spice, that hint of spice that came through. Ooh, beautiful. Still now getting the spice. A beer that tests the senses, that as you're drinking the beer, as you're going down the bottle or the pint even, that engages with your taste buds and your nose, and it's a good beer. It's not plain, you know. It's very nice. I think I got it from Morrison's at one stage. I think it appeared at Morrison's when it shunted them at my local Morrison's. I think it was on a 4 for £6 deal. It's got no stickers on to say it was reduced. And I seen it and I thought, not had that before. And as you do, picked it up. And always willing to try new beers from new breweries. You know, I'm willing to do as many beers as I can. As long as I don't get drunk and wind the wife up. There you go, right here. The pitfalls of doing beer reviews. Yes, at some stage you're going to get a wallet. It is an inevitability, you know, such as dying is inevitable at some stage in your life, you know, unless they discover some sort of immortality. But would you want to be immortal as a 20-year-old or as a 60-year-old? Or as a 90-year-old, you know, needing your bum wiped? Yeah. There are limits on what, you know, on what, yeah. I mean, I suppose really, at the age I am now, to have an immortality now would be interesting, you know. But then again, you'd want all your family to have immortality, wouldn't you? You know, and then to reach a certain age and just become immortal. But would you all want to be 50 years old, stuck at 50, but alive? Because your son and daughters and your grandkids would not become your son and daughters and grandkids, but technically they would, but they'd be the same age in the end. Yes, it's interesting, isn't it? In any case, whilst you chew on that, as it were, and the random tangents of the raggy, and I must admit, to be fair, I've been less tangenty than I've ever been on the channel, and I did enjoy the tangents, and you know, I wish I could delve back into my 20 years at the Arboretum, because the stuff I saw on there, I don't see now. You know, you don't see the stuff that went on there. Working on a public park, you see more of life than you would ever dream of seeing in any job, you know, personally. But yeah. In any case, right. So lovely straw coloured pour, we'll call this. It is very odd with colours sometimes. Lots of carbonation. Even now, it's still carbonating. Floral on the nose, floral on the taste, hint of spice. Easy drinking, perfect summery type of beer, really. But one, obviously, you could drink. Light and hoppy, I'll go along with that all day long. Little Valley Brewery, 4.2%. What a stunner. Absolute stunner. Loved it. I ain't got a clue where they're from. I was really nosy, didn't I? Where they're from. West Yorkshire. Fair dues. And his beer review country. And I would presume hop scenes country as well. Right, that's it. Hebden Bridge. Hebden Bridge. Why does that ring a big bell? Is that a vacation area? But in any case, cracker of a beer. Would I drink it again? Hell yes. Stunning, stunning beer. I'm sure the good Hugh the Beer Kid, this would be one of his sort of beers as well. Top lad. Out of 5. Funny enough, I've not seen him on Facebook for a while. I don't know what's going off there. Very quiet. Usually see him quite a bit. Facebook's so weird these days. You don't see people anymore. I just see like random flipping posts and that's it. I've had to start searching people's names on Facebook to see if they've posted anything, which is absolutely ridiculous. But in any case, out of 5 for me, all day long, a good 4.4. Absolutely love this beer. Well worth trying. If you see it, get it. You won't be disappointed. If you're a fan of traditional beers, you won't be disappointed. Even if you're a fan of the crafty stuff, this is an interesting beer that sits just outside the traditional wall of beers, as it were, but not obviously not in the craft beer, and it's just teetering on the edge of the traditional wall. It's like, hello, craft beer people, I'm here, you know, to put it in a way. And that's it for this beer review. Thank you all for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, for those who do. And we'll see you soon. And open to do a live review later, or if you watch this in the future, I'm always doing live reviews. And we'll continue to as well. Winter's coming up. There will be more live reviews. Because I won't be busy doing hotels, apart from decorating more than likely. Got to run. See you soon. Cheers.